Hey guys, Stella here and welcome back to Avorion. In today's episode of Avorion, I plan on doing a little bit of piracy, but this is going to require a couple of ingredients. First up, I'm going to need to find a smuggler's outpost, because there I can refine my ill-gotten gains into goods which are, well, shall we say, slightly less drawing of attention, as stolen goods are going to be branded as such. So what I need to do is first find one of those outposts. That, I believe, is going to require some jumping around. And the second ingredient that we're going to need is an unwilling victim, shall we say, in the form of another faction. And that faction I have yet to encounter, because I really don't want to piss off my, my fairly good relations with the wee Moin. So I'm hoping that if I go farther to the right, I will find a different faction. Because sure enough, the guys over here have a lot of terrain. But at some point, you have to stumble onto other territory. It is just impossible that you're only going to be encountering the same faction over and over and over again. I'm intentionally going for this particular side quest away from the main center, because the closer I get, the more powerful the ships are going to get. And, well, it's not really something that I really am too eager to try out. I don't really want to piss them off as much as I could. Especially if they have more powerful ships than I do. Now, I was initially planning on jumping away, but let's use the jump gate. Because this seems to be a pretty hefty jump of a couple of sectors. And then maybe farther to the, well, I suppose you could say east. Farther to the right. Farther to the right, we might find additional territories. This is still territory from the same faction. So let's just keep going. Arguably, I could use the Roadster for this. Which I have... Where is the Roadster? Where are you at? Oh, you're over there. Yes. Previously, when I was... Well, I was just done with recording the previous episode. I was doing the thumbnail, I was doing the uploading. And I didn't pay attention to the game, which, as it turned out, was not paused. So the game was running in the background. I alt-tapped back into the game and found that my ship had been destroyed. The Roadster had been blown up a second time. So, the Roadster is now all the way over here and will require a captain, which I have not yet been able to acquire. So it's going to take a bit of time before I can actually use the Roadster again in its exploratory role. Now, let's hope that one of these hidden mass signatures actually contains what I need. Which is going to be a smuggler's outpost. Something that I do find very interesting about Avorion is that you can set up your own smuggler's outpost. That is, if you are patient enough, because they are pretty expensive. I believe they're going to set you back about 30 million. So don't expect to be able to just go out and buy one of these. But what having your own smuggler's outpost is going to allow you to do is determine exactly where you want it. And on top of that, it's going to give you a discount in unbranding goods that you have stolen from other factions. So in the later game, it might be worth it to go for something like that. Right now, I'm just going to have to find one. And, well, you never quite know where one's going to pop up. I know of a few of them. Yeah, here, Smuggler Hideout. This is, hold up, who did I piss off here? The clan of Oaximxu. Is that the smugglers? Very aggressive. Station construction capacity, number of station. I think they're just pirates. No. Last time I checked, pirates don't really have station construction capability. So maybe if I can find these gentlemen over here. Yeah, I can just start pirating over there. Alright, let's go do it. Do I have enough room in cargo bay? Oh, plenty. 1,899. It's not drastic numbers. I might need to up those numbers a bit. But it's going to at least hold quite a bit. Now, once you're off to a piracy mission, you're going to find that you'll need a fairly powerful ship. Nothing too drastic, but at least it's going to have to be capable of holding itself against incoming fire. The 7 provinces currently has a shield of only 102,000, which really isn't that much. So maybe I need to upgrade the ship a bit more. Let's see. What do we have for shield generators? Actually, no, generators first. Generated energy. So I'm looking for my generators, which are trinium, and more trinium. I only have a little bit of xanium. I think that's nowhere near what I need in order to upgrade that generator. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. If I wanted to just duplicate, or not so much duplicate, but resize my ship, that would require 23 million. But of course it does. So you can get away with a ship that only has 100,000 shield, depending on what type of enemy you're fighting. The bigger issue is that you just need to be fast enough. You need to be intercepting cargo ships. Alright, the smuggler's outpost is over there. And there is a, well, a pretty important sector apparently. Because it is... yeah, it has an equipment dock, it has a shipyard, it even has a habitat, turret factories. Nice. Oh right, there was a war going on here. There was a war zone that I'd marked up. Let's see, does that still have an equipment dock? It does not. Because I'm still picking up all sorts of stuff from one of my salvaging ships. These are all pretty bad weapons. But they will allow me to sell them off. And that's going to yield me quite a bit of cash. Ooh, this is actually a pretty damn good turret. Double repair turret. Repairs both hull and shielding. If I can build a fighter that does both, that would be very useful. Alright, there's a red gate over there. That's where I'm looking to go. Just not through the gate. Because if you're traveling through a gate, well, you're just pointing the enemy, or not, no, you're not really pointing the enemy, this is where I'm going to go, because the AI doesn't care, but you're paying 8,000 just to pass through that gate. Which is a bit steep for me. Whoa, Jesus, watch where you're going, idiot. Hello. Cargo ship just ran right into me here, this loader. Now, if I wanted to upgrade this ship, make it more powerful, I would probably start extending it out the rear. Because from there, I can probably make the ship a bit longer, add more generators, add more shield generators, and as such, eventually also add more power. So by doing that, I could make the ship more survivable. I'm going to have to wait 30 seconds until the jump drive's recharged. And I'm going for this, I think it was this energy signature here. Sometimes you're going to go for energy signatures, sometimes for unknown hidden mass signatures. Either can hold the target that you're looking for, which is a pretty lightly defended sector. This one. See, this one seems to be connected by a gate. This one might be connected by a gate, but I'm not 100%. Anybody out here? A cruiser. Cruiser has a firepower of 558, but just a ton of shields. See, I don't really want to piss this guy off. Because if I destroy one cruiser, what's going to happen is that the AI is going to fly in with a whole fleet of ships. What they have here is a trading station, so I would rather just avoid this guy for now. Claim their asteroid out from under their noses. And when a cargo ship joins this sector, swoop in, put some pressure on him, steal his goods, and run off. I'll sell that asteroid off to my friends. Another 350k. And in the meanwhile... Oh dear. Ah, bingo. The Zotan are working over this loader. I don't want them to. Oh, this loader doesn't carry anything. You can tell whether a loader's carrying anything by just interacting with them. And when they don't have the interaction button that says drop all your cargo, they don't actually have anything on the ship. Now, I could make life easier for the faction that I'm trying to pirate. They currently seem to take very, very small bites out of the trading station at this point. I'm not sure if they're actively hostile to me yet. Oh, shit. Oh, great. I got the headhunters on me. Sometimes headhunters appear. And headhunters will hunt you down, as their title indicates. But more importantly, they have a blocker. And this thing blocks your hyperspace drive from recharging. Let's see, you have 1k firepower. You're the blocker. No, you're the blocker. Take this thing down. Quickly. Because he's actively blocking my escape. Destroyed. Alright, bring those loot turrets on board. 3 double Tesla turrets. That's very nice. Now, let the Zotan take care of that carrier. No, that cruiser. It's not a carrier. I'm a carrier. Pretty much just sit back and watch the show. And then take out this headhunter. It's not like you take out the headhunters once and they stop trying either, by the way. They will keep coming at you. With increasingly powerful ships. Dude, please. I know you guys generally have fairly good ships. But I'm not here to fight headhunters. I'm here to steal cargo. Look at all those rockets of mine flying off. Pursuing the target. Unfortunately, he's just a bit too fast. But they will catch up, eventually. Or run out of fuel, whichever happens first. He is quite capable of damaging my ship. At least the torpedoes are no longer a threat. Seawiz is taking those out very nicely. Get over here, damn it. Stop running. Another torpedo destroyed before it could do any damage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. It looks like a bunch of rockets finally caught up with it. And now it should be going down. Because your shields are gone. The hull's exposed to fire. And there goes the hull. Not a lot that he can do short of jumping out, but they never seem to do that. Traders will, by the way. Trading ships. Ship destroyed. Alright, next closest target is a Zotan summoner, which seems to be rapidly decaying. Because they're fighting... I think a cruiser. See, now I can interact with the trader, but... it's very far away. It's 100 clicks out. So I will probably not catch it. And what sort of tends to happen is that... yeah, we'll be out of here before you can get to us. That depends entirely on whether or not you get finished off by the Zotan. Even the headhunters are engaging the Zotan. And in the meanwhile, I'm just sitting here and making use of all the confusion. I don't really want to pick any side in this fight. I very much enjoy letting the Zotan take out the cruiser, because that means that there's no more escort for whatever patrol ship or whatever cargo ship happens to jump in, like this gentleman over here. Give me all your cargo. You're kidding, right? No. Leave us alone. Dump your cargo or you'll be destroyed. Please don't shoot. We'll dump the cargo, but you must leave us alone. Dump your cargo and you'll be spared. Dumping the cargo. Alright, so now I need to make sure that my cargo bay is set up for picking up the stuff that they just dumped, which is pick up stolen goods. And it looks like it just dumped a whole cloud over there, but it brought friends. A whole flight of cruisers just jumped in, right there. Or a squadron, or whatever you want to call that. At least I think that I have outstayed my welcome here. But they might not come for me. I think they're going for the Zotan first, because they're the closest targets. So I will just happily hover up everything here. Leather. Okay, so I picked up 1,034 stolen leather. That's just worth 37,000. 37 times 1,000. It's really not that interesting. Let's just ditch that. That's not what I was going for. Alright, since these guys seem to be busy duking it out with each other, I'll go for this unknown hidden mass signature. Could be an interesting sector to loot and plunder, as opposed to loot and plunder. But for all I know, it has nothing in it. Oh, it does! A smuggler outpost. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That is an excellent location for a loot outpost. We can free some slaves, and by doing that, I'll make sure that the price that they have for unbranding stolen goods should be lower. So let's see where they have their slaves, or rather where somebody else has their slaves. Free the slaves, bring them back. So yes, I'm now a pirate fighting other pirates, and then get those guys get those slaves back here. Increase reputation with the Aojdab, and get more stuff to plunder. 2 seconds, and gone. I heard you have some slaves. I will take those from you. Alright, I would like to go first. These guys have no shields? Oh, sunshine, you have to be kidding. You went without shields? That's one down. Rockets will take it out. Oh, it survived, didn't it? I was a bit too hasty in my assessment that it would die. Yeah, it just survived. That one's dead. That one's dead. Who's next? You? Oh, he has shields. Look at that. This one's a pretty big target. Was a pretty big target. And there goes another one. Alright, they've had enough. Now, do I need to salvage these ships? Are they worth anything? Because I think it might just be very low value stuff. Unfortunately, I don't really have any slot that I can swap out. I need 19.76 to get my next slot, and I have 13.9, so I'm nowhere near that. Anyway, let's go back. Deliver the slaves back to the outpost here. Get my newly found smuggler friends. And also, what were these? Not bad. Couple of Tesla turrets. Alright, it was fine, don't mention it. Thank you again, and have a wonderful time. They are now still neutral, but the reputation... nah, it's just slowly increasing. Alright. Unknown energy signature. Shields have been recharged. Jump drives recharging in 30 seconds. Time to get some more loot. In the meanwhile, what's the rest of my ships doing? Mining trinium, naonite. This one has a lot of scrap on it, including a bit of scrap metal and even some other, well, random stuff that I picked up. I need to keep an eye on Vulture, because Vulture is in that scrap area. That's Venture. Here's Vulture and the scrapyard. If you don't renew the license in time, well, the AI is going to hit your guts. Pretty much. Mining systems, always handy to have. These ones are usually not that handy. So I could probably just get rid of that for another 292,000. This is a triple pulse cannon. Mining's thing. Double chain gun. Again, as I mentioned previous, I'm going to sell off all the turrets, keep all the upgrades, and then toss those at some point into the research center. And get a couple of better upgrades. Okay, situation. We have 4, make that 5 cruisers over here. And they probably aren't too happy to see me. No, this guy's already coming right at me. He has 100,000 shields. This one has 82,000 shields. I don't want to destroy them. Destroy 1 or 2 cruisers and you're going to be poking the bear, and the result is a wing of cruisers. Similar to what happened in the other sector. So what I'm hoping to do is just evade. Evade, evade, evade. Allow the jump drive to recharge. And at the same time, wait for another cargo hauler. I might even do some upgrades to my ship. Although that, of course, will keep the game going. No, sorry, no, it won't keep the game going. It'll have the game paused. This is... yeah, it's 4,000, but who knows. Maybe I'll encounter something in the north. Station founding. I'm sorry, I don't really want to be founding a... creating, whatever. Building a station over here. That's... well... a bit hostile, I suppose you could say. Building a station in somebody else's space. Although flying into a sector that has an enemy shipyard in it and an enemy equipment dock might not be too either. Oh, hold on. They're under attack? By who? By my allies. No shit. It's the Wee Moin. In that case, I suddenly feel very much strengthened. Of course, now there's going to be a return wing from the owners of this area. Oh, we're going to be seeing a space war here, guys. A big one at that. And in the meanwhile... oh, no, I cannot be piracy... I cannot be involved in piracy ops. Not when there are other ships watching. Because if your own friends see you do piracy shit, they are going to be a bit unhappy about it, I think. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe not, because you're engaging their enemy. Let's just get rid of this cruiser. Potentially pick up some nice weapon upgrades. There you go. Weapon and reputation increased by 1,700. Jeez, I really need a lot more shields. Alright, let's build out the provinces a bit more, because I am not trusting the capacity of this ship anymore. Trinium. Bigger engines. I want bigger generators. There, that should keep me going for a while. Let's merge those together. And I want bigger shields. Bigger shield gen. How about structural? Do I need to blend in one of those? No, I don't. Okay, so that's fine. Shields is what it's going to be. Fill these up, fill that one up. New shield capacity, 503,000. That's a lot better than what I had at just 100,000, I think it was. So this is vastly more capacity. Let's smoothen out the wings again. I think this was just a complete thruster block. Then I can add this. This is another directional thruster. Oh, this is a blank hull. Okay, must have put that in there for some reason. Another directional thruster. Structural integrity gen. Over here we have another inverted wing. on. Yeah, there it is. This one. A bit more. That'll do. Extend those. And what can I put down here that would be handy? I could just relocate the transporter block, because that's not really too helpful where it is right now, and I only need one. Ooh, that's still very expensive. There we go. That's the transporter block. What else? Deceleration is still bad at 46 meters per second. Give me all the stats on the ship now. Power generation is excellent. Crew is going to be a big problem. I don't think I have anywhere near that amount of crew currently. I still have 25, which is not going to be nearly enough. How about more computer power? Because the more processing power I have, the more upgrades I can fit. With the more upgrades I can fit more weapons. So the province has just got a slight overhaul and is now a lot bigger. And 19.75, and I have 19.35. Shit. Well, here we go then, 20. Bit longer, bit less. There. Hold on. 20.08. Excellent. Because now I can fit another weapon system. Armed or unarmed turret control system. I need to get a better one than this, but for now, this is going to add another 4 turret slots. And what do I want there? Not terribly impressed with the weapons that I've picked up so far. This, however, is quite good. This is another 122% damage to shields. Let's put that over there. It gives me another 3 slots that I can fit. Put the rocket launcher somewhere else. 12 slots. Another double Tesla. They're not the same, are they? No. Okay, so now I'll be cutting through shields pretty damn quick. And then I can fit the launcher. Well, somewhere. Here, I guess. Next up, 1, 1, 1, and 1. I will definitely need more crew to make this ship completely work. This is going to be one big mess of a battle. I need to pick off the weaker ones first. Weaker ones or smaller ones? Let's see, is that cargo ship still around? Yes, there are. Quite a few, actually. Alright, cargo hauler, over there. No shields? Have you been attacked or something? Tell me. Give me all your cargo. You're kidding. No, I'm not. Oh, shit. They didn't like that one bit. That killed my reputation by 22,000 points. Whew. Okay. So do not attack hostile merchant ships if you're being watched. Because even at war, they don't appreciate this one bit. These new lasers are working very well at stripping away the shield. Look at how fast that goes down. I might have to get out of here soon, though. To pick up additional crew members. And to make sure that my shields can recharge. 49,000 shields. Yeah, let's just bail. Get out of here. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, geez, what's that? That's a carrier destroyer. Low firepower, but a hell of a shield. Alright, back at the outpost. Let's go and pick up some additional crew members here. And with those, man the whole ship. I will need... Oh, hello. Who are you? Ah, that's one of their cargo ships. Let's see. I need 40 engineers. And at least 17 more mechanics. Sorry, 19 more mechanics. Okay. Hire crew. Oh, they don't have any of those. Alright, just more standard crew then. There. Ship's now filled up. I'm not too eager to once again pressure the guys over here to give up all their cargo, because I think that the other faction, like the pirates in here, they might not like that. You just turn off the gun. I can also hire a spy here. Who are they going to spy on? The clan of them. Very good. Hire a spy for 51,000. Okay, you have new mail. Surveillance report. To whom it may concern, surveillance of the faction is in place. They have 372 stations, 40 military ships on call, 3 station construction capacity. Okay. So now I know quite a bit more about them. So you guys have quite a few military ships on call. That must be all those cruisers which are jumping about. So whack those. And they suddenly don't have nearly as much firepower as they might want. Interesting. Alright, shield's almost good to go. Let's jump out. Oh. Jump route still being calculated. I didn't know this was a hot war where they were actually fighting each other. Very nice. Although they're not winning that fight. Not much is clear. Come on. Let's jump already. How many mining fighters do I have? Oh, fair wing. Not bad. Still producing those for 11,000 trinium. Okay, what do we have here then? Looks like a scrapyard. And one that's not of my making, I mean. Yeah, 2 cruisers in defense here. These are some big wrecks. Oi. What did I ever do to you? Nothing yet. That's about to change. He has a shield of 117,000, so I have about 5 times more than that. His firepower is 2.6k versus my, what is it at this point, 3.5? Something like that? 5. Oh. Underestimated my own ship. Oh. Oh. I need a salvaging license. Oh, what are you going to do to me? Send more ships? Come on. You can barely control my ship as is with all those cruisers. Because your cruisers are engaged with the actual, well, vastly more powerful fleet that the Moin have just sent at you. Ship destroyed. You were considered the enemy of the clan. If you do not buy a salvaging license. Really? That's gonna piss you off. Me not actually buying a salvaging license. Me going after your freighters is fine. But oh no, if you don't have a salvaging license, no. That is not done, sir. I should just start intentionally salvaging over here just to piss them off. That is, up until the point where an actual cruiser shows up. I also wonder what happens when you destroy the scrapyard. Never done that before. Ah. The sector has now been designated a hazard zone. Civilian ships, traders, and freighters will avoid this zone. And I just pissed off the remainder of the, well, let's say the QRF, the Quick Response Force. So how many military ships do they still have? 31. That is the amount of ships that they have on call. I still need to recharge the jump drive for another 108 seconds. So I am not leaving this place anytime soon. As I'm not going anywhere, I might as well just break up some of these ships and collect their scrap. I'm sure the owner of the scrapyard won't mind, as I think his priority is currently on survival, and not so much on, oh, my dear scrapyard is being overwhelmed. I know this isn't effectively scrapping as much as I could, but I'm on a bit of a timeline here. And I don't really have time to adjust the ship into complete salvaging mode. I don't have salvaging fighters on this ship anyway. Oh shit, 500 points of shields. You're a tough guy. How about you? You're not. So you're my victim. The more firepower I can take out without incurring too much risk to myself, the better. That's the rockets striking the ship. Come on, a bit more. Ship destroyed. Alright, so that's one cruiser less to worry about. How about you? You got shields, you got shields. Did that number actually go down? No, it's still 31 military ships on call. Jump drive ready in 8 seconds. I am just about ready to get out of here. Let's go. Okay, what's happening here? The Wee Moyn have a trading station here, and the cruisers are actively trying to destroy it. Unfortunately, there are no loaders over here. That sucks. I wonder who was bold enough from this faction to actually set up a trading station over here. They're conducting business as usual. Oh, fantastic. Can I take out one of these ships? Yeah, this one's pretty weak. This one doesn't have too much shield either. That one does. That one does. Let's go for this one. Oh, oh shit. This is what I was worried about. Vulture. Stop. Do not continue to mine if you don't have a license. Let's get rid of this guy. It seems like all the cruisers are occupied with destroying the trading station, but well, some of them have changed their fire. And the Wee Moyn are actually pretty happy with me taking out one of these ships that's attacking their trading station. So maybe I can recoup some of that lost reputation with them. Hopefully. How much crap do I have in my cargo bay? Oh. I still have a load of cargo ready. Or cargo space. Venture can't find any more asteroids. And it's a hazard zone. Cue the cruisers. But the cruisers are not my priority. Yep, here come the cruisers. Hello, trader. Give me all your cargo. Nope. Ah, they're gonna run. Shit. Yep, they're gonna run. Sometimes you get away with it, sometimes you don't. See if I can wreck another cruiser. Maybe one or two, and then I'll make my escape. Because these things might not have as much firepower as my ship does, but they do have the numbers. Oh, you think you're running, are you? Whoa. Something came whizzing by there. Piece of debris falling off the ship. Come on. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Still trying to make a break for it. Get over here, damn it. Bingo. Also got me a new turret control system. Do they still have 31 ships on call? No, they're down to 28. Nice. So I can weather them down. Bit by bit. Who's the weakest ship here? You are. Only 69,000 shields. So I will take you out, sunshine. Keep hosing him down. Shields are down to about 60-65%. Ooh, I got too close. Turrets can't fire. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Destroyed. More scrap for me. This one's pretty heavily armored. This one's not. 80,000 shields. Well, they had 80,000 shields a moment ago. Now they're down to 38. Now they're down to none. Now they don't have a ship anymore. Who's next? You? 135. 123. The number should be going down. 28 military ships on call. So maybe I'm still dealing with some of the sector defenses and not actual military response ships. I'm gonna keep doing that. Wait, one. Sorry, that's the Vulture. You. Your time for running has passed, my friend. Whoa. It's collapsing quickly. Provinces, spin yourself around. Guns on target. Knock it down. Ship destroyed. Not very many useful upgrades out of this one. There's the next one. Military response ships. 28. Still. Huh. I kind of expected to see these numbers go down a bit faster. Maybe the spy hasn't updated yet. Or this is another one of those stations or ships that was actively engaging the trading post. That's possible. Hold on. The we are here too. There. Off in the distance. They're engaging some of the other ships. So, it's not so much that I'm doing piracy right now, I'm assisting my ally in their war. Pretty much. Here goes their engine system. Ship destroyed. Very good. Do I still have any civilian slots? Just the one. Unarmed turret slot. Response ships? 28. Still. Huh. And no cargo ships either, because they have all been decided, or they have all decided to retreat. This cruiser from the Wee is doing pretty well. This trading post from the Wee is not. This cruiser from the Wee is doing very well. So what's going on with the cruisers from the enemy? Oh, are they still actively trying to kill the trading post? That would make sense. Let's see, how's my reputation with the Wii now? Good. 69,000. If I can level that up a bit more, that would help, especially if I want to build custom turrets. Because the higher the reputation, the better the custom turrets. Firepower 1.1. Firepower 2.6. Firepower 558, you're not a priority. 81. 83,000 shields, 2,600 firepower. Enable and take it out. Don't ram into it. Shit. Oh, these ships might have some problem maneuvering because I messed up the area a bit. I think the AI is ramming into their own ships. That's another enemy ship. I know I should be finishing off the one that I just targeted, but whatever. His shield probably won't recharge that quick. Not as quick as I can break it down anyway. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gotcha. Reputation increased by another 1956. Low firepower, great range, not a threat. You. You're not very heavily armed either, and especially not very heavily shielded. Cruiser is hailing me? Who? Oh, for fuck's sake. What is it? Are you kidding? I think the Wii are trying to claim this sector because they got pissed off that I have stolen cargo in my cargo bay. This isn't even their sector. I am actively trying to help them. And what they do is fine me for carrying stolen cargo? 2 stolen trinium. Fine. I'll just have a quick chat with this trading post before they blow it up. Buy a cargo license, stolen cargo. I need to be closer. There, now I'm allowed to transport stolen cargo. It was only you that I was trying to help, my dear trading post. And then a cruiser comes alongside and says, hold. You're carrying stolen goods. Yeah. That might have been an engine from one of the other cruisers that I just destroyed for you in order to keep you safe, you idiot. Oh well. Police forces are going to be police forces. That's pretty heavily shielded. This one, not so much. It feels a bit like I'm single-handedly trying to take out the whole fleet. And winning. Although, to be fair, I haven't really got a clue how much my allies have been doing damage-wise. How many ships do they have on call? 32? Shit, they're regenerating ships. Crap. This thing is very heavily shielded for a cruiser. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Who else is shooting me? You? Wouldn't recommend it. Maybe I need to start taking out shipyards if I want to reduce the amount of cruisers that I'm seeing. But taking out a shipyard is a big endeavor. You need some seriously big guns for that. Ship destroyed. Next up is that big and heavy ship. Fortunately his firepower is low, but taking him down is going to take a fair amount of time. After this fight's over, I'm probably going to have to sort out a lot of inventory and sell off as much as I can. Oh, there's another couple of cruisers hunting down one of the Wii. Which is still alive? Despite being shot at by 2 cruisers. Okay. Maybe it's one of these tanks. this kind of ship that also has a load of shielding on it. That's possible. There's another distress call. They're under attack from pirates. Don't worry. Look at me. I am the pirate now. That's something, by the way, that I've never actually tried. Responding to a distress call and then attacking the ship that's in distress. That could be very interesting. So instead of being the white knight in shining armor who helps out, you're turning into the bad guy. And you're actively trying to assist the pirates. You might have to fight off the pirates as well. And your reputation with that particular faction that sent out the distress call will probably take a big hit. But hey, at least you're going to have to loot the ship. We're losing a lot of parts now. A bit more and it's done. There we go. Okay. So what did I pick up? Point defense laser, that's a good system. Laser turret, not great. A whole bunch of upgrades. Another triple plasma turret for very low damage. Anti-fighter repair turret. Double neonite mining. Point defense laser, double laser turret. Ooh. Oh, never mind. It's 98. I was hoping that it's at 988. No joy. Alright. Not as much as I'd hoped. How are their military ships doing? Still 32? Come on. I want to at least, before I leave this space, get one good haul. Because so far, sure enough, I've made a bunch of money, or I'm going to be making a bunch of money from the weapons that I've saved. Or, well, saved. Liberated. But it's not really something that's going to make a lot of money. Where's my jump point? There. And that was kind of the whole point of going on this piracy op, just making a lot of money. Hello, cruiser. Or loader. Let's see, before we open up, what do you have in your cargo bay? Where are you going? He seems to be going to the shipyard or the research station. If I get to within one click, I should be able to see what he has on board. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's approaching the shipyard. He should be slowing down any moment now. Shipyards require all sorts of goods. Might be interesting to loot this guy. Hey, you. Displays, yes. Leave us alone. Dump your cargo. Whoa! Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Thank you very much. That was 948 displays, which go at a price of 7,858. Let's say I didn't make any friends with that. So let's head back. Because I already got more cruisers coming at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's just avoid some of them. Any other loaders by any chance? Yes, there's another one. Hold up, is that the one I just looted? No. Or is it? Yes, it is. This one has shields. You. I might not be able to pick up everything you have. But if I dump some of the stuff that I'm not actively using, like a bunch of scrap. Always going to the research dock. That's even better. Drop it. We're here to make money. What are you carrying? Antigrav gens. Jesus. Drop it. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Mine, 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 mine. Thank you very much. That's 162 stolen antigravs. Jeez, that's expensive. Those things go for 71,000 each. Okay. That's going to make me a ton of money. Provided I can get out of here alive. suppose the cargo bay is pretty... No, it's not even full. Cargo hauler. Hey, you. You just came to the wrong sector. There you are. What are you hauling? The cruisers are apparently keeping up with me. Hey, you. Cargo loader. Cargo hauler. Ammunition. Small. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Yeah. I vacuumed up a whole lot of it, but there's so much that they're dropping. I'm gonna need a bigger cargo bay. This is gonna look terrible, but I need to quickly just hover up as much as I can and then make my escape. How much can I now carry? Another 4,200. Go, 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 go. Oh, lag. I gained almost 9,000 of that stuff. How much is that worth? Sweet Jesus. I'm still not capable of picking up everything. Now I really want to leave. Also because the shields are starting to buckle a little bit under all this pressure. I'm down to 29%. I am going to be so rich. Holy shit. Go. Alright, let's do a quick math on what I just did. Keep in mind, I'm going to get about half. So that the pirate bay also takes a cut. So that's 9,672 divided by 2 is 4,836 times an average credits of 422. That's 2 million. That's just the ammunition. Then 71,632 divided by 2 is 35,816 times 162. So that's another 5 million. And then 7858 divided by 2 times 948 of them. That's another 3 million. So this little trip made me really very rich. Or is going to, because now I need to sell it off. First, unbrand. And if unbranding turns out to be too expensive, I can also sell it off to this smuggler outpost. Smuggler hideout. Unbrand stolen goods. I would like to first get rid of these things. 162. I need 1.9 million more for that. I could also sell them off, but I think they go for way, way less. 35,000 normally. Now they pay half. And unbranding. How expensive is that for just the one? 35,000. Oh, right. So it... Right. And an antigrav normally... Oh, sorry. They don't take half. They take quite a bit less. Okay. Okay. So what I first need to do is unbrand as many of these things as possible. So let's say 120. Okay, not 120, 110. 80? 80. Alright, maybe I can do another 5, 10. There. Now I need a place to sell that off. And I believe that antigravs, they're usually bought by, oh, what was it, trading stations? Here's an antigrav unit. So they sell them. I need an equipment dock or similar. What's out there? Oh, it's a different faction. What? Oh, fuck. The headhunters are here again. Enable the COIS. Firepower low. Shielding relatively low. Get off. Just when you think you get you're catching your breath for a second, the pirates show up. Or, well, not the pirates, actually the headhunters. I am the pirate. And now, you're no longer a headhunter. Blocker frigates. Fortunately, these are very easy to kill. So that's that one. Yeah, right. This one has almost no shielding. And very little hull. So nice try, but please, when you're trying to do something like that, be better prepared. Alright, let's go. Right. I don't think any of these want any of the stuff that I'm currently selling. So I'm gonna have to go somewhere else with my my merchandise, shall we say. Maybe there. Trading dock, resource depot. Yeah, let's head to that jump point. 86 seconds from now, that is. As the jump drive for the ship is recharging, I'll renew the mining license, or the salvaging license for the Vulture. Right. Let's have a chat. Scrapyard. New. Oh crap, I sold as much as possible. Right, okay. Then I'll just buy a license for 30 minutes. Switch back to the provinces. And now the Vulture can continue to work. So, salvage. And refine and back. And do it again. Right, recharge 17 seconds from now. This is one of those carrier destroyers. 198,000 shielding. 85.1 Omicron firepower. So probably just self-defense weaponry. Anti-missile systems is what would be my bet. Let's see. I need to go south-southeast. Vehement Nightmare. Let's go. I want to sell off my stuff. In hopes that I can just immediately ditch it on one of these stations. Okay. Trading station. Or trading post. What do you want? Sell to station. Nope. They don't want it. Repair dock? No, repair dock doesn't buy anything. Resource depot doesn't buy anything either. Can we go here? Alright, I just decided to just flat out Google it. What I need is a research station. A research station is where I can sell off my stuff. So I have to go here and then there. That means I need to take the west-southwest gate. It almost looks like a claimable asteroid in here. It's just a... Yeah, it's a bunch of asteroids looked together like one big one, but it's not. Nope. Carry on. What I found to be the trick when you're trying to actively loot another faction is to not piss off too many of the guarding ships. As long as you can avoid those, you can be pretty effective. Because the moment you start to destroy too many ships, the zone gets called out as a hazard zone, which means that no more civilian ships will show up at all. And when no more civilian ships show up, that means no more stuff for you to loot. I really need another outpost where I can refine my stuff, though. The smuggler's outpost. Okay, then... Over the... Oh, crap, I went the wrong way. Shit. I need to take that gate. No, not that gate. It was northwest. South-southwest. Which is going to put me potentially here. I need to be here. 57 seconds. Oh well. As I'm waiting for the jump drive to recharge, I might as well do a bit of scouting with this ship. Research station should be just west. What does this turret factory have? Anything useful? I need really high damage numbers. Tesla turret can really ramp up. Not as much as I was hoping though. That's 280, 135. Need a way to quickly get rid of their ships. Triple cannon turret. Yeah, good luck hitting with that. No, I need to up my reputation with this faction. Without that, I will not be able to get to the best tier of weaponry. 3 seconds and we can jump. And I can finally sell off my anti-gravs. I should probably just have another ship close to, let's say, the smuggler outpost, where I can then trade my, my stolen wares, and then tell the cargo ship to go off and sell that stuff, so that I don't have to do that myself. Or even worse, I could build a smuggler outpost, or a trading outpost, and just put the stuff that I looted from another faction on sale there. That would be a bit cruel, but I think it would work. Alright, anti-grav generators. I have 106 for sale. And cha-ching, that was 8.8 million. And I still carry more. I have another 56. But I won't bore you with me trying to refine these or unbrand these and then selling them off. So by the time that the next episode starts, I will have a lot more money. Hope you enjoyed this little piracy run. Probably more to follow next episode, but for now, we're done with the piracy. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall catch you guys soon for the next episode.